Hey everybody, happy May 15th. San Antonio, West Linn Gardner. Here it is about 6:30 p.m. It's gonna rain, I think. I was looking a little cloudy up there, I think. So likely gonna rain, so I'm gonna do this quick video on the yard, give a yard update. Yeah, because it looks like a lot of stuff's blooming and a lot of stuff's almost done blooming as well. So let's go ahead and do it. So here we go, starting with some irises. This iris here I got at a plant swap. It's one of the great things about the plant swaps is you can get some plants that you don't have. This one here is actually fragrant. Let me see. Yeah, it's got a really nice fragrance. So that was a total score. And actually, where did I get that from? I think I did get it from a lady, and I think I got a big box in exchange for something else. But yeah, that's currently in bloom. We got the Gara. That's going to be blooming soon too. We did actually put a few Garas in here, so to line that whole section up. A few Garas, so that's going to be looking pretty cool in a few weeks. Got the drumstick allium. Got some little buds there, so that's going to be popping pretty soon. The 9-bark is in bloom, so that's looking pretty good. Most of the peonies that we have, the intersectionals have already bloomed or started to bloom. This one here is a little bit behind. I think that might be a Cora Louise, which actually we've got a couple Cora Louises, so I think we're going to be probably taking one of those out. Yeah, another iris there. That's one of the historics. The what is this? The crepe myrtle. I have to clean that up for the crepe myrtle. Maybe do an air layer there because I think that's from the rootstock before the graft section. So that one there is, I think the rootstock is a Manches or something like that. It's that white one. So I might have to do a new plant out of that one, new tree. All right, let's see. Scabiosa has been doing really well. Actually, yeah, crazy thing about these scabiosas is that last year the blooms went into I think in the winter. I think in October, November. I think November and December, because I remember I walked out and it was really cold and I was like, whoa, why does that plant have a bloom on it? I thought that was so weird. So yeah, that's been blooming for some time. Might have to trim it back, see if it does another flush of blooms. Let's see. Yeah, some verbena. This one's pretty cool. Let me get close up here. And I think I'm gonna be filling up some of my pots that I have with some verbena, maybe some verbena and some potato vine. Yeah. Here we go. We have the poppy that's in bloom. Looks like a couple more buds there. We got some coreopsis there, some more of that drumstick allium. Got another peony in there. I think is that another intersectional? Yeah, I think we got a little crazy with the peonies one year. Got a tree peony there, another intersectional here, another intersectional there. I'll get over there and show you the Barzella as well. But then, yeah, it looks like we've got 4 intersectionals just in this front spot. So I think 4 intersectionals and 1 tree peony. So I think, yeah, probably going to be pulling out 1 or 2 of these intersectionals. We'll see. All right, so got the geum. Geums have been doing pretty good. It's nice and red. From what I understand, these geums are in the rose family. And I think I read somewhere that if you trim the flowers up or cut it back, that you can actually get a second flush of blooms. So that's going to be interesting to try this year. Let's see, yeah. The pineapple guava, Feijoa, is going to be blooming pretty soon. I've got 3 of them here, and then we threw in a crepe myrtle in the middle. I think that's the pink velour. So that's going to be interesting once that blooms. Might actually pull out one of these Vijoas, pineapple guavas. Maybe take out this one, maybe redo it. I don't know. We'll see what develops. More alliums. I forgot which ones these are. I think it's like Nigrim or something like that. So we've got a nice little dry patch here. Might have to rework this area. Well, I don't remember. Maybe we took something out of here, I think. I think we may have taken a vanilla strawberry out of here, I think, perhaps. All right. Yeah, because we took a vanilla strawberry out of this section because it was dying back a lot. And then when we did take it out, we found out that it was due to a gopher hole that was underneath it. So threw a rock in there and filled it up. And I think we took the other vanilla strawberry out of here. Don't recall. Possibly. Okay. Well, anyway, let's see. So another 9 bark. More alliums in there. Daylily. Got the Bardzella. That's looking pretty good. Nice and fragrant. So I'm going to probably do a bouquet out of these pretty soon. Don't know. The neighbor came, just walked by. Gave her a wave. It's a great gardening lady right there. Knows her stuff. Let's see. This here. Oh, I forgot what the name of this one is. Yeah, that's a cool one. It's got nice gold or yellow in there. Look at that. Gorgeous. All right, some more irises. And I think we've been cutting back on the historics because we have too many historics, so might as well take those out, make way for the other nicer Mid-Americas because we're getting hooked on that place. So yeah, there's a nice hole there. Probably do something with that, but yeah, that's from the vanilla strawberry that we took out. So you can see now we've only got 2 now. And then we took that out. We put a crepe myrtle, one of those short crepe myrtles in there. I think that might be the infinity purple crepe myrtle. And then we added a taller crepe myrtle there. All right, that's going to be the front. Yeah, the front so far. We'll go check out the back. All right, here now in the backyard. Got another iris there. Don't know the name. Looking gorgeous. Now here in this pot, actually we're going to be doing this pot. I think what I'm kind of leaning towards is maybe putting a panicle hydrangea in there. I'm not really sure. That's a phantom panicle hydrangea. I don't know. Still kind of thinking that out. Might just do pot with like a dahlia and maybe some potato vine and verbena. Not sure yet. If you have any suggestions, let me know. Post it below. Say pot design. I don't know, give me some inspiration or something. All right, let's see back here. The persimmon. It's got some nice little buds going. We'll get some fruit off this one. I did trim it up finally. I probably still need to knock out another branch. That branch. Yeah, cleaned it up. Did a nice trim. Yeah, I might have to do another prune. I think, yeah. All right, but yeah, we wanted to open it up and plant some stuff underneath. And so right now it's not looking the best, but yeah, there is hope for it soon, I think. Oh, left the branch on it. Okay. All right, so here's another iris. It's looking gorgeous. Okay. I'm gonna do a little experiment with that hanging thing there. I think that was for candles or something. Picked that up at a estate sale. I think I'm going to be putting some succulents in there. Some succulents in these little pots. Hang it up. I don't know, maybe painted red or blue or something. Don't know. We'll see. All right, but yeah, iris. Let's see here. Raspberries. Okay, so here's this iris here. I think it's Roy Davidson, I think. Roy Davidson or Roy Jackson or something like that. That one's looking pretty cool. It's nice and yellow. Gorgeous. Here's another one. All right, so that one's doing pretty good. It's kind of a shady area. Looks like our dogwood is kind of blooming, which is kind of cool considering it's May. Most of the dogwoods in the neighborhood are pretty much done. Let's see. Hellebores are pretty much done as well. Now here we do have a peony. It's going to be the coral sunset. So that's going to be popping pretty soon. It's already opening up. Okay, some more geum. This is a different color geum. Gorgeous. Don't know if my camera's focusing properly, but yeah, it's gorgeous. Okay, all right, let's see. You'll see this throughout the yard. We did a lot of red this year. Picked up a lot of obelisks and trellises, and we bought a lot of clematis. So I think this is the year for the clematis and the red. So we've added a lot of red throughout the yard. So you'll see that, I think, pretty soon when I do a walkthrough. All right, so there's that. Oh, here's another iris that we planted last year. This one is from Mid-America. This is the I Am Not Stable. So that's gorgeous. Thomas Johnson and his friends over there do a great job hybridizing. Paul Black is a cool dude, one of the coolest dudes over there. This one here also from Mid-America. It's called Funky Town. I think this was one of the new introductions or one of the pricier ones, but it's well worth it because I mean look at the colors. It's gorgeous. And this is just the first year, so definitely destined to get better. All right, some more irises that are blooming. Concertina is blooming. This one's also blooming. Don't remember the name. I think it's All Rise because it's got that little thingy bob thing here. I think my wife bought that one. She's pretty. For some reason, she's fascinated with those. Here's a nice. Ooh, I love the way this one looks. So tall. Okay, all right, here we go. Kind of burgundy-ish colored. There's another one of those obelisk red things with clematis in there. So clematis we just planted, so we don't really expect a whole lot of blooms from them this year. Maybe next year or the year after. All right, here's another iris that's in bloom. It's going to be the theme, I think, here. A lot of irises I'm going to be showing. Okay, the Pluto tree peony's done blooming. Didn't really do a video on that one. I think I may have done a reel, not really sure. Yeah, here is another one of the Mid-Americas that we just planted last year. I believe this one is Gone Viral. I know I got that one because I was digging the ruffles and the dark purple. Gorgeous. All right, I did end up planting a dahlia and some stuff in there in this pot. I think I need to put some fertilizer in it to give it a boost. Yeah, let's continue on. Okay, yellow iris. And then here's this wallflower. This thing's been blooming forever. I think it was the first thing to bloom. And yeah, if you remember correctly, last year I think it was blooming well into like November, or I think late October or something like that. So that's definitely a winner. Might actually put that somewhere else as well, or get another one. I don't know what iris this is, but I think it's another Mid-America. So that's pretty cool. So definitely getting a good show from the Mid-Americas. Don't remember this one. It's kind of hard to remember all these names. I think this might be That's All Folks. See, gorgeous yellow. Nice big bloom. gorgeous. And right behind that is another geum. This is a nice orangey color geum. This isn't the totally tangerine, I believe, but it might be. But as you can see, got quite a show there going on. Look at all that color. So love it. I mean, it's kind of, I think it's at peak now, or yeah, I think it's probably at peak for the irises. I think some of them are going a little downhill still, and some others are starting to bloom. So yeah, here's another historic. I think it's a historic. All right, another 9 bark. Digging the burgundies. Another geum. Okay, all right, let me switch over to this side. Oh, there's that glass art piece I bought that I haven't put up yet. I should probably put that up. All right, got some alliums here. Actually, I put this rebar here because I think I'm gonna install that glass piece in here. Maybe sink that rebar down more and put that glass piece in there, that really artsy one. Yeah, I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Yeah, I got to do something with it because I'm scared it's going to break. Let me go get it really quick. All right, so here it is. So this glass art thing that we got at that garden fair. I mean, this thing was pricey. It's like broke the bank. But yeah, but I'm thinking maybe here. Not really sure. Let me see. Step back. Yeah, I think it might be looking pretty good there. Maybe at about that height. It's got white and blue and it shines. And then, you know, once we come out the patio, we'll see it. And that'll be gorgeous. So I'll go ahead and set that here as a reminder to myself to get that done. And hopefully, at least that way it won't break. Because I had it over by the chairs over there. I was worried it might break. But all right, let's see. So we do have more alliums. Another iris. We've got these other alliums here too that grow kind of funky. All right, and this fig tree here hasn't done anything for a couple of years. This is the Zafiro. So if you know about figs, you know it's a pretty pricey one. I think what I'll probably end up doing is maybe air layering the bottom branches, maybe some of the top branches, and probably cutting it back all the way and maybe just taking it out. I mean, if it doesn't produce fruit, it doesn't matter what, you know, how fancy it is or whatever, but if it doesn't produce fruit, it's not doing its job. So, okay. All right, so some more yard art. Probably gonna maybe move these back or do something with them, but here's another red trellis. Do you want to add some color in here maybe? I don't know. We'll see what we do here. More alliums. Forgot what that is. I think it's like cat pajamas or something. If I remember, I'll post the names down below. So yeah, so mostly irises and alliums. All the daylilies and stuff are still popping up, and the cone flowers. Here's another iris, gorgeous blue. Go here. Yeah. Got the Easter candy. I think that's Easter candy. One back there, but it's not looking so hot. I think this here is Dangerous Mood. So that's gorgeous. Step back a little bit. Some more alliums, some more drumsticks are gonna pop. Some more other plants there are still waking up. Some more poppies. Here's another iris, pink one. Some more red that we added. There's that piece that I bought. I ended up painting it red because it looked cool. Here's the Bardzella intersectional peony. So yeah, I think we're probably gonna keep this one, but maybe take out this other one back here. I think I've got too many I mean, because this one kind of matches the watermelon wine that we have. So it's like, why do we have so many of those when we could probably put something else there? Okay. All right. So moving back, some more irises here. It's that concertina looking gorgeous. I think that's concertina. Okay. Another one there. Then here's that historic. And actually, I gave away a huge clump of these historic blue ones that we started off with. Put them on the curb on Facebook Marketplace, and somebody picked them up pretty quickly. So I think we might do another huge clump of those. All right, let's switch sides. Oops. Actually, yeah, we could start here, I guess. Another historic. This white one is gorgeous. Don't recall the name. I don't know if it's Silverado or something, but it's so gorgeous. Love it. More of that drumstick allium. Here's another gorgeous one here. You can see that behind the fig branches. Let's see if I can move the fig branch. That's pretty gorgeous too. Okay. All right, got the dahlia coming up. Got another one of those red obelisk things here because we have another clematis there. Okay, that might have to redo some of this area here. I think it's looking kind of weird. All right, but yeah, watermelon wine's kind of done blooming. Here's another coral sunset. Might actually maybe move this one or do something with it because it's kind of hidden back here. And then there's that sea holly. Yeah, I think it's clashing too much with the sea holly. Yeah, so might move this one later. Not sure yet. All right, but yeah, another 9 bark. Good addition there, adding some red, some color in that spot. Here's this gorgeous one. Okay, gonna probably take out this rhubarb there. Yeah, probably gonna take that out. Maybe add some more flowers there because we don't even really eat rhubarb actually. Then here's the walking onions. Those are pretty cool. As you can see, it already dropped and started a new segment there. That's why it's called the walking onion, because this will weigh down with the seeds, with the bulbs, and pop down. All right. Let's see here. We have another iris here. Gorgeous. Right next to it was a blue one. Same type, but it's not looking so hot. Then this here is my coffee trader that I bought from Shriners. I love it because the blue. Fell in love with that. I was like, that's so gorgeous. So I couldn't resist. And I think I bought 5 of these when I initially bought them. I think that might be what those are. Okay, that's this one here. Gorgeous. Okay. These are kind of done already, but nonetheless, here they are. Don't remember the name of this one. Maybe it's like Butterlicious or something. Got this one here too. This one is, I believe, Happy Girl. I think that's what the tag says, Happy Girl. So it must be one of the Mid-America ones. Okay, this one's kind of done blooming. But yeah, it's still gorgeous. Don't remember what this is, but it's got some ruffles. Is it a flatty? I don't think it's supposed to be a flatty. Okay, all right, let's switch sides. Actually, wait, before I do that, got some other ones here. Probably gonna end up taking this plant out. Forgot what it is. I think we got that at a plant swap, and it's kind of cool looking, but yeah. All right, gonna have to take that out, I think. Let's see, I think this here is all in vain. Gorgeous. Got another poppy there. Some more red. Some more red. Each one of those red trellises an obelisk has a clematis in there. So once those take off and get bigger, it's going to be quite a show. Okay, here's another one. Here's my little table where I do my little bouquets when I do flowers. Here's another allium. This here's probably my favorite of the peonies, I think. I love the color. I mean, granted it's done blooming already, but just the color on it's gorgeous. Okay, all right, more geum. Okay, all right, so now to this side. Okay, I think this here is Crocodile Smile. Gorgeous. Got a couple over here too. Nice burgundy one. Poppy, yellow one that's kind of going downhill for some of the blooms. Okay, it's a cool little one. I think right behind that is Island Hop, I think is what it is. If I do get the names wrong, I do apologize. I don't know if I'll have time to edit and put the names in, but yeah. Oh, this is cool. I think this might be the what was it called? Tyrannosaurus Rex? I think that might be it. I don't know, we'll see. Or maybe this is Island Hop. I don't remember which one's Island Hop, but I know it's similar to this. So that's gorgeous. I think this here's coloring book. Gorgeous. Yeah. This cool blue one, I think this is the Batik. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Okay, the Toucan Tango. I bought this one on eBay for I think like $6. When I got it, it was like a little clump. It looked really dry. I didn't think it was gonna survive. And I was like, oh man, I got ripped off. But I put it in the soil, watered it, and 2 years later, there it is. So I stand corrected. I did not get ripped off. Okay. Okay, there's another yellow one. I think this yellow one is, I forgot what it is. It's not the same thing as the other one. Okay. Here's that one from Mid-America. Is it Come Fly With Me, I think it's called? Looks like it's kind of finishing up its bloom there, so it's looking a little beat up. But nonetheless, look how gorgeous that is. It's one of my purchases because I couldn't resist. I don't know if you folks are like me where you see something you're like, oh man, like I gotta have it. Yep, that was one of mine that I couldn't live without. Here's this really cool one. It's done blooming there, but look how cool that is. I think this might be the Millennium Falcon, I think that might be. No, this might be Newsflash. Or Gnewsflash, however you spell it. But that's gorgeous. Yep, gorgeous. Oh, what is this one? I think this might be like Thornbirds or something. Gorgeous too. Yep, just a whole lot of gorgeous irises. Let me move back here really quick. Gorgeous. Oh, here's that one. Can't really get a video of that one because it's too far in there. But yeah, that's gorgeous too. Okay, all right. Here's this one. See the historic. Gorgeous. A couple of crepe myrtles that I'm probably going to get rid of soon. Here's another gorgeous iris. All right, but yeah, I'll just make this a quick video. That's pretty much what's happening now currently here in the yard. Stuff's in bloom. And yeah, let me go up here, give you a panel view. Let me see, so here's what it's looking like. Got a lot of color going on. Got a lot of mess back here too, because I'm always working on some projects. I think my wife gets a little annoyed. Look at that. All right, and that's what's happening here in the yard. I know I didn't get those there, but yeah, those are looking kind of cool too. So yeah, that's what's happening here in the yard, West Linn, Oregon. And thank you for watching.